له الملك وله الحمد يحيي ويميت وهو حي لا يموت بيده الخير وإليه المصير وله الحكم والتدبير وهو على كل شيء قدير. اللهم لك الحمد كما ينبغي لجلال وجهك ولعظيم سلطانك. لك الحمد ربي حتى ترضى، ولك الحمد ربي إذا رضيت، ولك الحمد ربي بعد الرضا. اللهم صل وسلم وبارك على من كان إذا مشى يسبقه النور، وإذا تكلم تخشعت منه البدور، وإذا سجد يقول أمتي أمتي يا غفور. اللهم إن الأمر أمرك، والخلق خلقك، والقضاء قضاؤك، ولا حول ولا قوة لنا إلا بك. اللهم إنا نستغفرك ونتوب إليك ونتضرع إليك. آمنا بك وتوكلنا عليك. يا رب بيوتك قد أقفلت، اللهم لا تطل إقفالها، وبرد مصاب فقدان جمعتها وجماعتها، وأقر أعيننا وجميع المسلمين برفع البلاء. اللهم إنا لا نسألك رد القضاء، ولكن نسألك اللطف فيما جرت به المقادر. اللهم يا من لطفت بخلق السماوات والأرض، ولطفت في الأجنة في بطون أمهاتها، الطف بنا في قضائك وقدرك، الطف بنا في قضائك وقدرك لطف يليق بك وبكرمك يا أرحم الراحمين يا رب العالمين. اللهم نرجو لطفك بالبلاد والعباد يا قريب يا مجيب الدعاء. اللهم بقوة تدبيرك وعظيم عفوك وسعة حلمك وفيض كرمك احفظنا مما نخاف من المقادر، احفظنا مما تخفيه المقادر، والطف بنا يا عزيز يا قدير. اللهم لا نظلم وأنت حسبنا، اللهم اشرح صدورنا بطاعتك. اللهم يا رب الأرض والسماء أنزل علينا الشفاء، واذهب عنا البلاء وهزيمة الوباء. اللهم إن كنت طردتنا من بيوتك لا عمرة ولا جمعة ولا صلاة في المساجد، فلا تطردنا من رحمتك، فلا تطردنا من رحمتك، فلا تطردنا من رحمتك، ولا تؤاخذنا يا رب، ولا تؤاخذنا بما فعلنا، وكن لنا ولا تكن علينا. اللهم إن كان هذا الوباء والبلاء بذنب ارتكبناه أو جرم أجرمناه فإننا تائبون إليك يا عفو يا غفور، تائبون إليك، تائبون إليك منه ونادمون. اللهم يا منزل الداء اشف عبادك يا رب العالمين. يا رب قد عجز الطبيب وأنت الطبيب، يا رب قد عجز الطبيب وأنت الطبيب، فداوي عبادك يا كريم. اللهم أزل الغمة عن الأمة، اللهم أزل الغمة عن الأمة، اللهم أزل الغمة عن الأمة. اللهم لا تطل علينا الشدة وبيدك الفرج، يا من يقول للشيء كن فيكون. فرج عنا يا رب العالمين. اللهم اجعلها ساعة إجابة يا رب العالمين. اللهم يا من يسمع كلامنا ويعلم مكاننا، استجب دعانا في هذه الساعة، وبيدك الفرج وحدك. سبحانك سبحانك ما عبدناك حق عبادتك يا الله، سبحانك ما شكرناك حق شكرك يا الله. اللهم أكرمنا بعظيم غفرانك وجزيل إحسانك، وسخر لنا الطيبين من خلقك، واشرح صدورنا بذكرك، ولا تجعل في أيامنا سوءا إلا دفعته، ولا هما إلا فرجته، يا مفرج الكروب فرج عن عبادك يا الله. يا رب الفرج الفرج، يا رب الفرج الفرج، يا رب لا تدع لنا هما إلا فرجته، ولا ذنبا إلا غفرته. اللهم اكشف.
الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر. أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله. أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله. أشهد أن محمدًا رسول الله. أشهد أن محمدًا رسول الله. حي على الصلاة. حي على الصلاة. حي على الفلاح. حي على الفلاح. الله أكبر الله أكبر. لا إله إلا الله.
search through the skies, waiting for our old friend. With loved ones nearby and our spirits high, a blessed time we'll spend. In both love and in fear, to Allah we draw near, hands raised to the sky. Allah, please forgive us and guide us to paradise. Ramadan is here, Allah's mercy is near. Time to give, time to share, time to show we care, 'cause Ramadan is here. All day and all night, noble words will recite, healing our hearts with Quran, revealed on the night of power, a guide for this world till the end. Like past nations have done, we'll fast for the one Creator, from Him shines all light. Oh Allah, please forgive us and guide us to paradise. Ramadan is here, Allah's mercy is near. Time to give, time to share, time to show we care, 'cause Ramadan is here. With friends and family, we'll break bread and be thankful for all we have, spending our nights in prayer, a chance for a brand new path. A month to let go of grudges we hold, time to make it right. Oh Allah, please unite us and guide us to paradise. Oh, and guide us to paradise. Ramadan is here, Allah's mercy is near. Time to give, time to share,
Hey, everybody. Hey, Hey, everybody. To be honest, I don't miss the masjid because social services has been working throughout this crisis to get food out and to help people in need. But I definitely miss our community. If you do too and you need a break from COVID-19, join us tonight for our live community night and be reminded that whether the masjid is open or closed, we are Dar Al-Hijrah. We are community and we're in this together.
مالك ايش بدك؟ للمسجد عشاق يا جماعة، للمسجد عشاق يا جماعة. جيت اقنعهم انه المسجد مسكر الا بدهم يجوا المسجد. اللهم يا رب ردنا اليك ردا جميلا يا رب. اللهم افتح ابواب بيتك يا الله، لا تحرمنا يا رب، يا الله لا تحرمنا يا رب. ما احلاك، ما احلاك يا بيت الله، سبحان الله. إنا لله وإنا إليه راجعون. لاحظت هنا حاطين اوه ما شاء الله، بتقدر تمد ايدك وتحط صدقة. very good. حاطين البوكس تبع الصدقة. يا رب يا رب يا رب، اشتقنا لبيت الله. والله بنتي بتعيط من جدها. اللهم ردنا إليك ردا جميلا يا رب. يا الله ما أحلى، سبحان الله العظيم. طمأنينة، حتى بس الوقفة على بابه حلوة.
Hey, everybody.
lift me up high. You spread my wings and fly me to the sky. I feel so alive. It's like my soul thrives in your light. But how I wish you'd be here with me all year around. Ramadan, 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 ya Habib. Ramadan, Ramadan, ليتك دوما قريب. Love is everywhere, so much peace fills up the air. Ramadan, month of the Quran, I feel it inside me, strengthening my iman. But how I wish you'd be here with me all year around. Ramadan, 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 ya Habib. Ramadan, Ramadan, ليتك دوما قريب. I just love the way you make me feel. Every time you come around, you breathe life into my soul. And I promise that I'll try throughout the year to keep your spirit alive. In my heart it never dies. Oh, Ramadan. Ramadan, 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 ya Habib. Ramadan, Ramadan, ليتك دوما قريب. رمضان، رمضان، رمضان يا حبيب. رمضان، رمضان، ليتك دوما قريب، ليتك دوما قريب.
Assalamu alaikum everyone, this is your brother Maher Zain. For my latest news and updates, join me on Facebook.
Salamtullah. So All right, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. We will be coming back with you just shortly, inshallah. Waiting for our hosts also to rejoin us, bi'idhnihi ta'ala. And let me share my screen so that you can see where you need to go for the Kahoot, inshallah. Let's see. All right, so you should be seeing on your screens essentially a code and a place you need to go to. It's probably better to go from your phone and watch on your laptops. If you're watching the Facebook live stream, if you go on your phone and you enter kahoot.it and then enter this pin, and then make sure to put your family name, inshallah, so that we can include everybody and see how many people we get, bi'idhnihi ta'ala, and which families are going to win the Kahoot challenge, bi'idhnihi ta'ala. So you're seeing the Kahoot, which is the game that we're going to play, inshallah, on your screen. Please go ahead and enter the ID, the pin of the game on the screen, inshallah. Go to on your phone if you go to kahoot.it, or you can go to the Kahoot app if you have it on your phone, and enter the game pin, and we will start having players join us, bi'idhnihi ta'ala. All right, so we got one of the families, mashallah, Al-Hijrah family. Good, all right, well, good job. Who else? We're waiting for other families to Al-Zend. All right, mashallah, good. Lebanese. All right, so we got 3 players. Remember, if we get 75 players, the top prize for the game is going to be an Apple Watch, inshallah. So we'll give just about 5 minutes for everyone to get on to get the number of players, inshallah, and that way we can get as many players as possible and have this. The game is going to be, inshallah, 20 questions. Some of the questions which are a little bit more difficult will have a double points. And the way this game works is the quicker you answer the question, the more points that it awards you. So if 2 people answer the question correctly, what happens is those 2 people will get awarded the same base points, but the one who answers it quicker will get some bonus points. So there's 2 elements here to make sure you get it correct, and to make sure also that you are answering the question correctly. Note also that some of the questions are trick questions, so you really have to read the question well in order for you to get an idea of what's going on. So we've been rejoined by our hosts. I'm going to let them kind of reopen the program, inshallah. And bi'idhni ta'ala, I will come back on when we have a good number of players that are ready to go. Kick it off, Naeem and Ala.
Jazakallah khair, Dr. Say, how was your iftar?
Not doctor, brother, not doctor.
How was your iftar?
Alhamdulillah, alhamdulillah.
Did you share a picture?
So I'm sharing a screen right now, which is essentially the Kahoot game screen. And right now we have 12 players. We have Al-Babas, we have Nada, we have Aisha Jubran, we have Lebanese, we have Mu'taz, we have Isa, Aisha Jubran. I just read that. We have, let's see, Al-Babas, again, Jabarin, the Herring family, the Al-Zend family. Great, 16 players so far.
So what number are we aiming for?
So we're trying to shoot for 75 for the top prize. But if we get 50, inshallah, I'll try to convince our executive director, many of you know him well, to see if we can't release that top prize, inshallah. But otherwise, either way, the top prize for if we got less than that will be a nice gift card, inshallah. The top 3 families, inshallah, will get a gift card, bi'idhni ta'ala, for first place, second, and third place. So I say if we give a couple more minutes for people to join us to get on the game, inshallah, then we can start the game.
Inshallah. So whoever's already signed up, all of these families, mashallah, that we see, it behooves you guys to share and let others know to join, to give you some competition so that the stakes can be raised a little bit. Brother Saif, I'm sure you would love to hold on to the Apple Watch, but we got to give it away.
It's ready to go if we get people to come on, inshallah. So it looks like we're getting some more players, inshallah. I think people are just finishing off their iftar and finishing their salah and sitting down. I've got my cup of tea ready to go. I don't know if you all can see it. It's a big cup of tea. This is my post iftar cup. So I'm drinking my tea and miramiya.
And we also have something else to share with you. So for everybody who's aware, Brother Saif has amazing honey. Is it called a farm? A honey farm?
I guess you could say beehives.
Beehives. Okay. Well, we finished all of the amazing honey that you gave us, mashallah. So,
alhamdulillah.
Alhamdulillah. It was and of all the honey, I think it was like the purest, the sweetest, the best tasting, and we finished it pretty quick, alhamdulillah.
And I didn't realize that local honey helps you with your allergies, seasonal allergies.
Absolutely. Actually, local honey is very good for your allergies, and that's why I started beekeeping, because I had allergies, so I started, So inshallah, there's more where that came from, Naeem. You're welcome to hit me up, inshallah.
Inshallah,
we'll harvest the next stuff. Inshallah, the next harvest will be in July, bi'idhni ta'ala. So that'll be the freshest honey, bi'idhni ta'ala.
Is that in your tea right now or no?
No. So actually, while we're waiting for people to join, honey in tea actually loses its health effects.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my
God. Once you take honey above 108 degrees, it loses a lot of the healthy enzymes that it has. So a lot of the honey that you're buying in stores has been pasteurized at above that temperature, and therefore that's why you taste a very different taste when you taste fresh honey.
Oh, wow. Well, good to know.
That actually kind of makes me sad a little bit because I like having honey in my tea.
So you can still put it, but it's just a sweetener. It's not necessarily it doesn't necessarily have the health effects. Okay, so we have 21 players. We will give 2 more minutes at 8:55. Inshallah, we'll start. If you know your friends, call your friends, tell them to jump on. My kids actually are looking forward, and they've solicited my wife for help. I don't know. I don't see their names on here. They may be hiding.
Now, these gift cards, are they like Visa gift cards, Amazon gift cards? Are they?
They'll be either Visa gift cards or I believe they're Visa gift cards, inshallah. Okay. So you'll be able to use them anywhere, inshallah. All right. So we have 24 players.
I think we can get there to at least
25. 50. All right, let's go. If we can get to 50, we'll do it. Bismillah.
So how many questions can we expect, and what are the general topic areas?
So that's a great question. There are 20 questions on this. Some of the questions, there are questions about prophets. There are questions about the Quran. There are entertainment questions, as in general entertainment. There are civic questions, as in civics locally. And there are Dar al-Hijrah specific questions. So questions about the masjid and about its history and the activities. So again, the way that the game works is there are questions, and the quicker you answer the question correctly, the more points it will award you. And if you answer incorrectly, of course, it doesn't award you as many points. So make sure you're answering correctly, inshallah.
Is there, what do we do in the event of a tie?
I've never had a tie in my Sirah classes when I have this game. So if we have a tie, inshallah, we'll figure out a tiebreaker question for the two families. How about that?
Yeah, that's beautiful, beautiful.
Why don't you come up with a tiebreaker question, Sheikh Naim? How about that?
I shouldn't have asked. I'll think about one.
Think about it.
I'll think about one, inshallah. And maybe if it's not already there, already on the list. Oh wow, the numbers are going up.
I think we can do it. I just messaged a lot of people.
My kids just came up to me and they're like, Baba, it's lagging so much. And I was like, Baba, you shouldn't be listening to the live. You should go shut yourself off and listen to the Facebook, because they're trying to get like as much, set themselves up for winning as much as possible.
Just since we came back on, we've more than doubled.
Alhamdulillah, it's your barakah.
So I'm assuming that we can't play, right?
No, you can. Why not? Absolutely.
Oh, we can play?
Yes, you can play, inshallah. No, I have not. So in all, basically, I have not shown anyone the questions. No one at Dar al-Hijrah has seen the questions. None of my family has seen the questions. No one has seen these questions. So essentially, this is everyone can play, inshallah. And good luck.
Okay, so I'm gonna load up the Facebook Live so I can comment in there.
Just keep in mind, as you're reading the questions, some of the questions are trick questions in the sense that you need to be careful to read the questions very carefully, because I've worded them in a way to get a specific meaning. So you have to be aware that the answers are need to be done that. Yeah, you need to be paying attention, inshallah.
And in your Sirah classes, are you a difficult grader or a lenient teacher, or what's the style there?
No. So the Sirah class is intended for middle and high schoolers. So what I've done is I've adapted the Sirah intensive that we do for the older folks and kind of adapted it for some of the younger folks. So what we do is it's an hour long every Monday and Wednesday, and at 4 o'clock. So we do the first 30 minutes, we go through specific lessons of the Sirah, and then the next 30 minutes is we do a Kahoot game based on what we just learned. So it's a kind of a quiz game based on what people just learned in the Sirah.
MashaAllah. I saw a big family and I was like, is that? I was wondering if it's my family. I figured it's probably my family.
No, that's Naeem Beg. That's Naeem and Aisha Beg.
My mother and my sister-in-law are watching though, so I wonder if they joined.
All right, we're up to 38. We're up to 38 families. Bismillah.
I saw 39 there first. Yeah, there you go.
Okay, so at 9 sharp, we're gonna start. So make sure you're logged on and you're on the program, inshallah, so we can get on and start the game. Bismillah. So Naeem and Ala, are you guys good? Have you logged on?
Yep, I'm doing it right now.
Okay, here we go. I see Al-Babas on here. So the Al-Babas, mashallah, they won. Usama Al-Baba won one of the Kahoot games we had as a community when we had a community meeting. So let's see if Usama can take his family away again today, inshallah, and bring them up. Usama and Razan and Rawan, mashallah.
And if I'm correct, I see Lebanese, so I think that's my little friend Yusuf.
There you go, mashallah. All right, so it's 9 o'clock. I think we'll start, bi'idhni ta'ala. We have 40 players. Last call. I'm going to start the game. And again, what's going to happen is when I start the game, you should continue to watch your screen because the question will come up on your screen. And then on your phone, if you have the app or you're doing it live on your phone, is where you should answer. So if you're watching, I just want to give this last piece of advice. You should watch the questions on your screen, on the Facebook live screen. And then what will happen is you will answer on your phones, bi'idhni ta'ala. So we got up to 44 players. I think we're at 9 o'clock. I don't want to hold up the program any longer, so we'll start. Bismillah. Here we go. The Dar Al-Hijrah Community Quiz. What year was Dar Al-Hijrah Islamic Center established? 1982, 1983, 1992, or 1984? Okay, 1983 is the correct answer. So I think what's happening is there's too much of a lag in the Facebook. That's what I'm guessing is going on. So what I want to do, if everyone allows me, is to take a second to fix it and give like 10 more seconds for each question. Are you guys okay with that, Naeem and Ada, inshallah?
Yes,
Yeah,
absolutely. This is your show.
So let me stop sharing for a second while I do this and fix it for 1 second. But that means everyone else is going to have to come back on, and I'm really sorry about that.
So they'll have to re-sign in?
They'll have to re-sign in. I see what happened. Basically, it's giving 20 seconds, and by the time the question comes up and
over.
People see it, it's not coming up quick enough. So I'm going to give 30 seconds for each question, which will allow people more time. Exactly, it'll take care of the lag. So I'm very sorry about that. Give us just a minute and I'll get it back up for everybody. That's something I did not account for because we usually do our seerah off of Zoom, so we don't have a lag.
Mm.
So did you guys get the first question right, Naeem and Ala?
I was only 1 year off.
You were 1 year off. What year did you guess?
1982.
Yeah, so Dar Al-Hijrah Islamic Center was established in 1983. So that's your first question, everybody. That's the first question. It's going to come back up in just a second, inshallah.
So everybody gets one correct answer then, right?
So you're going to get one correct answer as soon as the game starts. Maybe I should change the first question while I'm making the edits.
I see. That's a nice teacher. Extra credit just from the beginning.
All right, we'll give it to everybody, inshallah. Here we go. I think I'm done. Let me get the screen back up. Bismillah. Sorry about the confusion, everybody. I hope we can keep everybody back, get everybody back on, inshallah. All right, here we go. Let me get it back up. All right, so it should be coming back up on your screen in just a second. Okay, so sorry about the confusion. Again, the new PIN code right now is 1220994. All right, people are back on. Look, Al-Baba is the first people back on. Good job, Osama and company. MashaAllah. Great, great. هم السابقون ونحن بكم لاحقون. All right, so we're getting our players back, and this gives more time for people that weren't ready when we started to actually get on. So people are lucky, inshallah. So we'll wait just one more minute, inshallah, for everyone to get back on so that we can start, bi'idhni ta'ala.
My competitive
again, I'm
spirit
really
is coming
sorry.
to life.
Oh man, we're up to 44. MashaAllah. Here we go. What do you guys think? Should we start? I think we're already kind of late, so we should go, huh?
We're almost at 50
It's
though.
still going up.
Oh, we're
gonna hit
getting to
50 in a
50
moment.
players.
Let's do it, inshallah, 50.
Once it hits 50, halas.
50.
do
Here
it.
we go. We're at 50 players. Bismillah. Ready? Here we go. Bismillah again. Oh, we just dropped to 49. Here we go. Bismillah. Okay, again. So what year was Dar al-Hijrah Islamic Center established? 1982 is the triangle, 83 is the diamond, 92 is the circle, and 84 is the square. All right. We still have people say 1982. 1983 is the correct answer. Let's see who did well on that one. Oh, Bismillah is on top. Al-Zenz is right after him. Usama Saleh and Lilu and Sophia. All right, so we got our top fives. Bismillah, here we go. Next question. This one's times 2 points, so better answer it right. Which companion killed the best of men and killed the worst of men? Hamza ibn Abd al-Muttalib, Wahshi ibn Harb, Khalid ibn al-Walid, Muawiyah ibn Abi Sufyan. All right, it looks like we have a lot of different answers. The correct answer is Wahshi ibn Harb. And the reason it's Wahshi ibn Harb is he killed the best of men, which was Hamza ibn Abd al-Muttalib. And he killed the worst of men because he participated in killing Musaylam al-Kadhdhab. Wahshi ibn Harb later became a companion after the Battle of Uhud. So let's see who's doing well. Oh, Lilu has taken the lead. Iman Saeed, mashallah, good job. Azi, Amin, Taqwa, good job. Here we go. Next question. Bismillah. Which prophet was very dark-skinned, as he was essentially black? Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wasallam, Ibrahim alayhi salam, Musa alayhi salam, or Nuh alayhi salam? And this is based on a hadith narrated about Isra wal Mi'raj by the Prophet sallallahu alayhi wasallam. Okay, good job for those of you that said Musa alayhi salam. The Prophet sallallahu alayhi wasallam described Musa alayhi salam as very dark-skinned and described Ibrahim alayhi salam as the one that he most resembled. So let's see who's doing well. Lilu, Iman Saeed taking the lead, mashallah, great. We got a new person on the top five. Here we go, Bismillah. Next question. Which battle during the time of the Prophet had 3 commanders? Uhud, Badr, Al-Ahzab, or Mu'tah? All right. So the correct battle was Mu'tah. There were 3 companions of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam assigned in that battle, right? And when the next question actually has something to do with that, so I won't say who the commanders were. Lilu, Azi, Amin, mashallah, Khalid, good job. Aisha, good. Here we go. Next question. Bismillah. Times 2 points. So pay attention. Which of the following companions was commander assigned by the Prophet during the Battle of Mu'tah? Assigned. Khalid ibn al-Walid, Ammar ibn Yasir, Zayd ibn Haritha, Hamza ibn Abd al-Muttalib. Which of these companions was assigned by the Prophet ﷺ to be one of the commanders? All right. So for those of you that said Khalid ibn al-Walid took over the battle when the three commanders were martyred. But one of the three commanders were Abdullah ibn Rawaha, Ja'far ibn Abi Talib, and Zayd ibn Haritha. So Zayd ibn Haritha was the commander assigned. Khalid took over when all three were martyred. All right. MashaAllah, we have a new person. Bismillah and Ameen coming up. Here we go. Here, Bismillah. Next question. What was the name of the companion who Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is referring to in Surah Abasa? Abdullah ibn Rawaha, Abdullah ibn Maktoum, Khabbab ibn al-Arat, Abdullah ibn Abbas. When Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says Abasa wa tawalla, which companion? All right, the correct answer was Abdullah ibn Maktoum. He was the blind companion who came to ask the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam turned, and the Prophet used to always tell him, Assalamu ala man atabani bihi rabbi. Okay, so let's see where we're at. MashaAllah, Al-Babas are coming up in the top 5. Oh, good job, guys. Here we go. Next question. Question 7. What is the name of the current chairman of Dar Al-Hijrah Islamic Center? Samir Abu Isa, Sheikh Shakir al-Sayyid, Dr. Muhammad Hilmi, Brother Hussein Gol. The current chairman of Dar al-Hijrah Islamic Center. Okay, the current chairman of Dar al-Hijrah Islamic Center is Dr. Muhammad Hilmi. Samir Abu Isa is the executive director. Sheikh Shakir is our imam. Brother Hussein Gol is our vice chair. Next, let's see who's doing well. Okay, Al-Baba is still on the board. Bismillah, Aisha, Azi, and Lilu. Next question. 8 out of 20. This is a ×2 question, so answer it right. Which Muslim country was the first country to recognize the United States of America after our independence? Morocco, Algeria, Ottoman Turkey, or Indonesia? The first country to recognize the United States of America. The correct answer is Morocco. The first country to recognize us as a country was Morocco right after the Declaration of Independence. Let's see who's doing well. Oh, we have a switch in the board. Azi and Aisha are taking the lead. Al-Baba still there. Here we go. Bismillah. Next question. When was the Prophet ﷺ first ordered to pray? Be careful. First year of the message, during Isra wal Mi'raj, first year after the Hijrah to Medina, the 5th year of the message when the da'wah became public. Be careful. This is a trick question. Okay, so I told you it was a trick question. The reason I said that was the ayahs revealed, يا أيها المزمل قم الليل إلا قليلا نصفه أو انقص منه قليلا أو زد عليه ورتل القرآن ترتيلا. This was an order to pray for 1 whole year, Qiyamul Layl, and this was in the first year of the message revelation to Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. So they prayed, but they didn't have the 5 prayers until the Isra wal Mi'raj. Let's see who got that right. Oh, Khadija family is coming up. MashaAllah. Great. We have some changes on the board. Let's go. Bismillah. Next question. This is ×2, so answer it right. On what day was Al-Hajj Malik Shabazz, Malcolm X, martyred? March 15th, 1965, January 11th, 1974, November 23, 1980, February 21st, 1965. Okay, mashallah. A good number of you got it right. February 21st, 1965 is the day Al-Hajj Malik Shabazz was martyred. Rahimahullah wa taqabbalah. Okay, Lilu's coming up. Oh, Al-Baba's family dropped from the top. Come on, guys. Al-Baba's. Aisha, good job. MashaAllah. Ozzy. Whoever Ozzy is, good job. Bismillah. Who is headlining a new Nike advertisement about rights? LeBron James, Colin Kaepernick, Russell Wilson, Michael Jordan. I think this one threw people off, huh? Okay, Colin Kaepernick is the right answer. He used to kneel when they were singing the national anthem. So Nike has featured him in an ad for standing up for his rights. Oh, Lilu's on fire. Khadija family's coming up. Ozzy's still in the lead. Here we go. Bismillah, question 12. If a woman asks for divorce, what is it called in the fiqh? Talaq, divorce, khul', annulment, fasq, or disbanding? So the correct answer would be khul'. Talaq would be a typical talaq where the man declares divorce in fiqh. All right, next question. We still have the same leaders. Come on, guys. True or false? Virginia's Secretary of Education is a Muslim. Okay, the answer is true. The Secretary of Education of Virginia is Atif Qarni. He is a Muslim from Prince William County. MashaAllah. Next, let's see who's doing well. Oh, Aisha has taken the lead. MashaAllah. Here we go. Next question, 14. A documentary about Palestine won an Emmy last year. What was it called? Occupation 101, Palestine, Land of the Free, The Ungrateful Tourist, 5 Broken Cameras. This documentary or film won an Emmy last year. All right, the correct answer is 5 Broken Cameras. MashaAllah, it was nominated for numerous awards, but it won an Emmy Award. It was by a Muslim Palestinian director. Oh, we have some changes happening on the leaderboard. There's still a chance to come back. Bismillah, 15 out of 20. Dar Al-Hijrah Islamic Center Food Bank is what day of the week? Friday, Thursday, Wednesday, Monday. The correct answer is Thursday. Al-Hijrah's food bank is every Thursday. MashaAllah, let's see what's going on. Oh, we have some changes on the leaderboard. Khadija family's up. Here we go. Question 16. We're getting there. Who was the first martyr in Islam? The first martyr in Islam. Sumayya bint Khayyat, Al-Khansa ibn Amr, Ammar ibn Yasir, Hamza ibn Abd al-Muttalib. All right, mashallah, most of you got this right. Sabran ya ala Yasir, have patience, O family of Yasir. فَإِنَّ مَوْعِدُكُمُ الْجَنَّةِ. Yes, your place is paradise. Sumayya bint Khayyat, the mother of Ammar ibn Yasir. All right, question 17. Which of the characteristics, if within we have an atom's weight in the heart, will prevent us from entering Jannah? If we have an atom's weight of this in our heart, what will prevent us from entering Jannah? Stinginess, bukhl, arrogance, kibriya, weakness, da'f.
You had to call my name.
No, it wasn't kibriya, it was kibriya. Kibr. All right, so arrogance, la yadkhul al-jannah, they will not enter paradise if they have in their heart an atom's weight of arrogance, kibr. Okay, wow, mashallah, we're getting close, and Aisha looks like you're gonna win, but come on guys, there's still a chance. Here we go, this is a ×2 question, so you got a chance to really get some points. Which prophet of Allah's prophets had control over the winds? Salih, Shu'aib, Sulaiman, Dawood. Which of these prophets had control over the winds? MashaAllah, most of you got this right. Sulaiman had control over the winds. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gave him control. Oh, we've got some changes in the leaderboards. All right, next question I think is also ×2. Nope. Who is the chairman of Fairfax County, Virginia? Jeff McKay, Sharon Bulova, Penny Gross, Ralph Northam. Who is the chairman of Fairfax County, Virginia? All right. Jeff McKay is the correct answer. He was elected last year as the chair of Fairfax County, Virginia. Last question. Let's see who's going to do well. Oh, the Abu Sharq family just made it on the boards. Here we go. Last question, brothers and sisters. Bismillah. Get ready. And this one I think is, what is the last full surah? The full surah to be revealed according to Ibn Abbas radiallahu anhu. Al-An'am, the chattel, Al-Ma'idah, the table spread, Al-Nasr, the divine support, Al-Asr, the declining day. Which surah was revealed as the last full surah to the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam? Okay, the correct answer is Al-Nasr, the divine support. إِذَا جَاءَ نَصْرُ اللَّهِ وَالْفَتْحِ was the last full. This is based on a hadith of Abdullah ibn Abbas in Sahih Muslim. Let's see who won. Bismillah. In third place, Ozzy. Whoever is Ozzy, you need to write your name in the comments. Lilu. Whoever is Lilu, write your name in the comments. And the winner is Aisha, mashallah. Good job. Barakallah bikum. So, and runners up is Khadija and Bismillah. Runners up are Khadija and Bismillah. Make sure you send your name in the comments, inshallah, so we know how to connect with you. Bidni ta'ala. Jazakumullahu khairan. That ends our community quiz competition, inshallah. And I'm going to turn it back over to Brother Naeem and Sister Ala. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
The first place winner has to call Naeem.
Brother, I just got a call from the first place winner, and or the second place winner, and the first place winner. It's mashallah, it's Uthman, his second place, and Aisha, his wife, was first place.
And Dino made it
come
too.
on, that's one family though. So we'll take the third place, whoever's third place, and we'll take fourth place, inshallah.
Okay, inshallah.
Prizes, inshallah.
That was so much fun. Alhamdulillah, I really enjoyed it.
Alhamdulillah. All right, I'm going to let you guys continue because I went over my time. Jazakumullah khair. We'll continue with the program. Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. So inshallah, in the interest of moving the program forward, we will invite our esteemed Imam Abdul Fattah back to join us so we can officially begin again with the recitation of the Quran. Is Imam Abdul Fattah with us? And inshallah, if Imam Abdul Fattah is not yet with us, then we'll continue with the next portion of the program, and that is an address by our beloved Muhammad Kibriya. So I'll invite him to join us, inshallah, here.
You sure the Sheikh is not here?
I did not see him, but let me first let's first give you the proper introduction, bro.
You're good.
No, go ahead.
Let me just say this. Let me just take that time. You guys been hosting since the beginning of this program, and you guys look like you're fasting. So why don't you guys go grab some food, get something, in your stomach, inshallah, while I prep myself, and then you come back to it.
Okay, but one thing just before that, I just have to say is that, mashallah, you're the current National Youth Director at MAS. Been working with the youth for 15 years, one of the founders of Youth of Ummah in Warren, full-time youth director, was the full-time youth director at Al-Hijrah, mashallah, and he's worked locally, closely with local and national organizations to lay the groundwork, and mashallah, he's a brother and a good friend of mine and a mentor. So, jazakallah khair, bro. I have to give you the proper respect.
Yalla, go with some food, inshallah. All right, so Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. All praise due to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Peace and blessings be upon our beloved Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wasallam. First of all, I just want to thank the Al-Hijrah community. Has been an amazing platform for me and for many people that have come through this space. I just want to recognize everybody in here, from Shashakir to Imam Johari, Abdul Malik to Brother Samir, Brother Saif, all been a great mentor to me. Just to give you guys, so by the way, Naeem, the spotlight is on you still, so it's okay if you guys want to keep it there, just to give you a heads up. Oh no, it is, you guys switched it, sorry, you guys switched it. I'm looking at your background right here. All right, so I just want to thank again, all the community members. So I think one of the discussion about the importance of community is something that I'm supposed to talk about. And when I came here from Detroit about almost 10 years ago, subhanAllah, I walked into a MAS community center and felt very welcome. And then when I walked into Al-Hijrah, and I'm like, what is this place, right? It was very interesting. And I think when we talk about sense of community, the importance of community, we also have to go back and really think about the prophetic community, the Prophet community, what it felt like to be in his community, right? The fact that anybody can walk into his gatherings, his center, his institution, and get advice, even ask for money. That would be a process of getting that, or seeking any help, like anything that nobody walked away from the presence of the Prophet without getting some sort of blessings, right? Either coming out knowing Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala more and connecting with each other, or finding a family, or even making that connection with someone else within that community and framework. And when I think about the importance of community, that's what I think about. Like, do I walk into a community? It's not just me giving back to my folks, or it's not me giving back to the message of donations. It's about how can I be a fabric? How can I be part of that community? And I think the Al-Hijrah community has some, made me feel that way. I felt that sense of completeness in terms of me going in there and, whatever I could do in terms of dawah work, whatever I can do in terms of programming, that's like the least of it. But the biggest thing is what the amount of benefits I got, getting to know people, getting to know, connect with individuals, networking, resource development, intellectually, emotionally, all of that has had impact on me. And when we think about this community, like subhanAllah, so many people tell you, and I'm just being real in my conversation, so many people will tell you that, it's one thing that you walk into any masjid, it's another thing you walk into a family. And this essence of family is not something you find everywhere. When people genuinely care about you, the fact that I got so many calls from even people that I worked with checking up on me and asking how I am doing, and I'm just mesmerized and amazed. I was like, I don't work there anymore, but that connection remained forever. I think this is something so crucial for all of us, right? The sense of that you feel this belonging. You feel like, it's almost like the legacy of the Prophet continued in the masjid and the community that we attend. And I talk to so many people, and internally, there's so many issues that we all face. And sometimes we step back, like, oh, I don't want to go there anymore. But then we always come back to this community. We always come back connecting with each other. We always have this sense of love for each other for the sake of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So there's family we have within our own selves, like we have our own family members, right? But then there's a spiritual family. And this is the essence of the entire community. That spiritual family is the most important thing for all of us to make sure, understand, invest in, and connect with. That's what makes us a community. That's what makes it an important community. Not just any community you walk in and you just get out. It's not just that you receive, but you also give back more. The little amount that you receive, you get back more. So we transform ourselves when we are in the right community. And I want to ask all of you, have you transformed yourself and have you transformed your community? That's the question we all need to ask ourselves, right? A community that doesn't just invest in us, but we also invest back in the community. So may Allah accept from all of you. I love all of you for the sake of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. In this blessed Ramadan, may Allah accept all of us. I know it's a strange Ramadan, but the fact that we're able to get together in this gathering, it's amazing. So, Jazakallah khair, everyone. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. You can still keep eating, Iman, by the name if you want to, like.
Why? Jazakallah khair, Muhammad. I really appreciate it, and your presence, inshallah, is still there.
All of us.
Inshallah, your deeds will continue as well because of
all of us. I mean. Did you guys eat something? Did you eat something? All right.
I ate a little snack. I ate something really quick.
All right.
I had some mint lemonade really quickly.
Okay, that's good. I'll do that. All right.
Next, in our program, we would like to invite our beloved and esteemed Sheikh Shakir. I'll let Ala read his biography.
So since 1972, Sheikh Shakir has worked as a teacher, a volunteer, Imam of the local Jam'iyya Sharia Mosque in Cairo, Egypt, and Imam of the Islamic Center, Washington, D.C. He's taught Islamic Studies at the LIR Institute, the American University in Washington, D.C., a principal K-12 school, director of education at Islamic Society of America.
Thank you very much for your very overly kind introduction. And thank you for hosting. Thank you for hosting all of us. We appreciate your help. So what do you want me to talk about?
So inshallah, we would love for you to share with us about the importance of standing tall through it all.
Well, alhamdulillah, wa salatu wa salamu ala rasulillah wa ala alihi wa sahbihi wa walah wa ba'd. I'm glad to meet you all and to be in your presence, Naeem, Sister Ala, and everybody who contributed to this community night, which is meant to solidify our brotherhood and sisterhood. This night is meant to remind us of what Al-Hijrah is really about. Al-Hijrah is about being a Muslim, being family, being a part of this community that we call Al-Hijrah Muslim community. As we all are going through the month of Ramadan, and as we have, alhamdulillah, struggled with the coronavirus situation, And inshallah, it will be fading off in the next few weeks. And inshallah, all of us will come out safe and sound and prosperous and better off for that kind of test. Well, basically, unity can also be read as come in unity. So the first most important role of leadership is to unify the community behind community goals. And this is what Al-Hijrah has been trying to do for the past 37, 38 years, which is to try to develop, bring, and be directing the community to what matters most. Al-Hijrah, alhamdulillah, has been set up by a group of very sincere brothers and sisters who were just students in the United States. Most of them were doing their graduate studies. They have not been immigrants even yet. For a place for the family, a place like the place of the Prophet ﷺ. Medina's nickname is Dar al-Hijrah. Imam Malik, of the four Imams, was called the Imam of Dar al-Hijrah, which means the leading scholar of Medina. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala be pleased with him. So what I think we need to consider in our community, that we need to enhance our connection. We need to enhance our relationship with you, the community. We need Dar al-Hijrah to become the people of Dar al-Hijrah. As I always say, when somebody says, oh, thank you, Imam Shakir, you're doing this is great, this is this, I say, listen, you are Dar al-Hijrah, I am only an Imam. Dar al-Hijrah is the people who make Dar al-Hijrah what it is. The people who come to prayer, the people who donate, the people who attend events, the people who attend classes, the people who bring their children to Dar al-Hijrah to learn, the people who help and support the youth program, the social service program, and all other programs that we offer at Dar al-Hijrah. This is the community. And our collective actions together is what makes us come in unity. I want to highlight a couple of things that are coming up next week, Saturday, which is the annual fundraising for the Social Service Department and the Outreach Department. Both are doing a wonderful, wonderful job. I want to specifically thank by name Sister Tahani. Thank you very much. Sister Zahra, and all the other sisters that I may not know their name, who are helping tremendously to make Dar al-Hijrah a source of mercy, not only for the Muslim community, but for the society at large. They open the food bank, they open women empowerment programs, they give sewing machines to sisters who have finished the sewing program, English classes for non-English speakers, computer classes to help sisters acquire jobs and skills. All of these services the social service is offering is what makes our community at least seen as a unique community in the larger society. And this is the height of da'wah, that you reach to people with covering their needs. This is what the Prophet ﷺ was doing and used to do. The masjid is not just a prayer hall, the masjid is a community center. So people who want to turn Dar al-Hijrah into so and so called community center, the masjid is the community center. This is where people recycle and cycle and revolve their lives around that. That's why it's called a center. The masjid is the center, and the center is the masjid. But it is not limited to a hall for prayer. It is all of the activities that we're offering that try to exhibit the spirit of the Mosque of the Prophet ﷺ in Medina. Also, our outreach department, our government and public affairs department are also doing a wonderful job reaching out to departments in the government, local and national and state, to let them know what our community stands for, what our community needs are, getting us connected with politicians who are running in for office, so that we make and choose and tell them and speak to them, we are real, we are here to stay, we are part of this country. This is a wonderful job Brother Saif and Brother Naeem are doing in the outreach department. So I urge you, next Saturday, everybody who hears me, do not only come and donate, invite at least 10, 20 of your friends to come and support what we're doing. I want again to thank leadership of the Al-Hijrah for availing those opportunities for people like myself and others to serve the community. And I want to thank Brother Naeem and Sister La for hosting this program. Thank you very much. And I hope I didn't run over my time, did I?
Our time is based on your time, Sheikh.
No. I knew. I was told 5:41 is my time. My time is up on the show, but I hope my time can be extended on the real world service. Thank you very much. Assalamu alaikum.
Thank you. So the next centerpiece, or the next portion of our program, inshallah, will be an address by another of our beloved pillars of the DMV area and the national area at large, but especially here at Dar Al-Hijrah, and that is none other than
Imam Johari. So Imam Johari Abdul Malik has served as the director of outreach at Al-Hijrah Islamic Center, the first Muslim chaplain at Howard University, and is the former head of the National Association of Muslim Chaplains in Higher Education. The Imam has also served as the chair of government relations for the Muslim Alliance in North America and was the founding president of the Muslim Advocacy Commission of Washington, D.C. He continues to serve on the board of the Interfaith Conference of Metropolitan Washington, one of the nation's first organizations of its kind with over 11 faith traditions. So please, Imam Johari, welcome.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Ramadan Mubarak.
You look so lovely together.
Thank you.
SubhanAllah. You know, first, I just want to say it's good to be back home at Dar Hijrah, even if it's only virtually, but it's good to be home. You know, I spent, SubhanAllah, maybe 15 years of my life working and practicing and sharing with the community at Dar Hijrah. So it's a great honor to be back home. The other, I want to just, when we talk about the purpose of the masjid, right? Why do we have a masjid? What's it all about? Is as Sheikh Shakir was talking about a minute ago, the masjid is more than just a place of sujood, right? Masjid, right? It's more than a place for sujood. It's more than a musalla. But I want to take us back for a minute to the masjid of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, to the original Dar Hijrah, so that we can sort of contextualize where we are. The Prophet alayhi salam, when they migrated to Yathrib, it was a place where there was no masjid. Just like in many parts of this country, there are places where there are no masajid. And alhamdulillah, as the Prophet arrived in that city, his first objective, because many people have asked, okay, so what was the first thing the Prophet ﷺ did when he got to Yathrib? They say, oh, he built the masjid. I would say, no. The first thing he did was he established his residence. And he established his residence, alhamdulillah, with the help of a camel, so that it shows he wasn't discriminating, moving to maybe, you know, where the wealthy people are, avoiding where the poor people live, or maybe it's too many immigrants, right? That the Prophet ﷺ did it in a way that it showed that he was just going to be neutral and to be a part of that community. The next then is something that Ismail Faruqi, rahimahullah, is a term that he coined, because sometimes we use the term brotherhood and sisterhood, that we have this brother. In fact, most of the time, we just say brotherhood. We just leave the sisters off. But Ismail Faruqi, he coined the term ummahhood, that this relationship that we have. So the next thing that the Prophet ﷺ did in that community was he established ummahhood, a relationship between the Muhajirun and the Ansar, a relationship between the Sabians and the other people who lived in that community. He did outreach. And then, alhamdulillah, they went about the business of establishing the masjid as a place for worship. So, alhamdulillah, when we see ourselves in that context, this is precisely what Dar al-Hijrah is doing. It's a place where people come to worship, for sure. But in fact, it turns everything that we do into worship. So we go there to learn, but we're going to learn fi sabilillah, so that Allah will bless us to strengthen our connection, so it becomes ibadatullah. We go to the masjid and we give our sadaqah, or we pay our zakat. But what is it? It is again a place of ibadatullah. We're worshiping Allah. You know, I like to say, you know, my favorite phrase in the Quran. In that, now sometimes I think sometimes you do some rapping. Sometimes, Sheikh, I see you nodding your head, right? Some little spoken word. Right? And spoken word, you know, they'd be like on and on and on and on and on, or something like that, right? Because they run out of words.
Something like that.
Yeah, something like that, something like that. I was trying to say, you know what I was trying, right? You're thinking, when Allah repeats Allah's self in the Quran, Allah is not looking for, you know, trying to figure out what to say next. It is to remind us, it is for emphasis. Allah says at least 24 times in the Quran verbatim, Inna alladhina amanu wa amilu salihat. What the masjid provides for us is to have that connection with Allah, that amin for Allah, that out of it flows amilu salihat. So whether it's a masjid like a Dar al-Hijrah that will say, you know, we have a food pantry. Why? Because we are reminded by the Quran to amil miskin. That's our job. The crazy as it sounds, in the coldest months of the year, the masjid, the building, out of the love that we have for our community, houses homeless people to save them from the ravages of winter, hypothermia program. And we don't ask the question, are they Muslim? We ask the question, are they miskin? You know, the masjid in antiquity of the Prophet ﷺ, the original Dar al-Hijrah, used to have a place called Ahl al-Sufa, a place for the homeless, the people who are traveling. And the family of Rasulullah ﷺ would provide food for them. So what we're doing today as a masjid is part of a tradition that is 14 centuries old. It is also, alhamdulillah, a place for our elders, where sometimes I call them the fivers. Those senior citizens that are there for Fajr, they're there for Dhuhr, they're there for Asr, they're there for Maghrib, they're there for Isha. Sometimes we don't even know their names. We know this, the old man like this, like that, who sits in the corner. But if that old man or that old woman needs anything, subhanAllah, we're there for them. It's a place where we can feel the safety for our youth. Nobody has a feeling if you're trying to figure out what do you do with your children after school or on the weekend. Well, send them to the masjid. Send them to the masjid, because even if they're playing, they're getting closer to Allah, closer to the ummah. There's someone who's going to look after them as auntie and uncle. I don't know how many times I'm amazed that people will, me and Samir Abu Isa, we're not that far apart in age, even though I look younger. But they come into the office and they don't call Samir Abu Isa Mr. Samir or Mr. Abu Isa. They call him Ammu, right? Because we really are, alhamdulillah, building community, we really are family. You know, the other thing is that although some people, we're trying to work on this, I'm talking to your wife now, we're trying to work on this, right? But the masjid is also a place for women. And sometimes we have to tell women, be a little softer on the other woman, you know. be soft on see the men's section, they be soft when they come on our side, but over on the other side, sometimes it get a little rough over there. But alhamdulillah, to know that there are some masajid that are still backward. They don't have a place or an adequate place for women. Well, alhamdulillah, the masjid should be a place for women. We are reminded by Allah and we're reminded by His Messenger, alhamdulillah, that the bab of women, the doors for women to enter into the Dar Hijrah of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. So, I mean, for me, I really miss Dar Hijrah, man. It's like crazy. It's like Fajr at Dar Hijrah is like Jumu'ah in some places. The breadth and the depth of programming that goes on, marriage counseling, the incredible dawah, the weekend school, the matrimonial service. You don't need that, akhi. But the matrimonial service, right? Even the idea that if you die, I want to have my janazah at Dar Hijrah because there will be 1,000 people who will make supplication for me. So alhamdulillah, the idea and the centrality of the masjid for us is the center of the community. It's the community center. It's not just a musalla. That alhamdulillah, I'm going to switch gears for a minute. Everybody knows me, and Shaitan should be sufficiently locked up this month, because usually when people see me, the little shayateen that travels with them says, leave your wallet in the car, because Imam Johari, the credit card is saying, put me in the glove compartment. Don't take me in the masjid, right? So I'm going to tell you right now, this Ramadan is different, but it's not going to stop us from making a difference. The masjid people drive by to pick up their iftar. And I got news for you. There are some people who are driving by and picking up their iftar. They need it. They need it. They don't know what they're going to do to break their fast. They need it. And so for those who are sitting back and saying, what can I do to make a difference this Ramadan? Support the iftar program. How much is it? Anybody know? I don't want to say the wrong number.
$195.
For how much? For the month?
$195 to feed a person for the month.
$195. Bidnillah, put me down for one. Yeah? Right now, save since you quick to the number. All right, put me down for one. And I'm inviting everybody. If you go to the website, the amazing website of Dar Hijrah, that's creating a virtual community for us. Dar Hijrah is going to be bigger after COVID-19 than it was before, because so many people are connecting with the masjid now, not just terrestrially, but virtually. The other, I have to remind you, in these difficult times, people who come to the masjid 5 times a day, often they put something in the box for sadaqah. Now you need to think, when you're at home or wherever you're in yard making salat, go to Dar Hijrah website and drop some sadaqah in that box after you make salat, just like you used to when you came to the masjid. Because, alhamdulillah, the masjid has to survive. It has to survive, and it will only survive by us. So, bidnillah, I didn't get the time signed, probably because I'm asking for money, but I know my time is up. Brothers and sisters, may Allah continue to bless you, alhamdulillah, in this month of Ramadan, to join our hearts closer together with Allah, and closer to His book, closer to His messenger, alhamdulillah, and virtually, alhamdulillah, closer to each other. By the way, I might mention it earlier, but I love Dar Hijrah, inshallah. And I pray that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala's love will descend eternally, alhamdulillah, on His house, like His house in Mecca, Mukarramah, that house, the house established in Medina, the house that young people established in Falls Church, Virginia, and may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala establish that remembrance now in our homes and in our hearts. With that, I see that we're connecting Altaf Hussein, my beloved brother. So till then, Assalamu alaikum, Ramadan Mubarak.
Alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Jazakallah khair, Imam Jawhari. We really appreciate you. We're honored to have you with us.
Alhamdulillah.
Assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum salam.
Alhamdulillah, that was quite invigorating, and I don't know about everybody who's watching, but you know, if we weren't already yearning a little bit or feeling a little bit of sadness from being away from the masajid this month, that definitely increased it. So may Allah fulfill our longing with being able to be reunited there, inshallah. Up next, we have another very, very special, esteemed pillar of our community. And you know, the more and more I go through these names, the more I'm honestly honored and humbled to be able to be a part of this program. And tell us who it is.
So I'm actually excited to hear from him as well. Let me go ahead and introduce him for all of you. Altaf Hussain serves as an assistant professor in the Howard University School of Social Work in Washington, D.C. He received his PhD in social work from Howard University and his Master of Science in Social Administration from the Mandel School of Applied Social Sciences at Case Western Reserve University. Dr. Hussain's research interests include displaced populations, homelessness, victims of disaster, immigrants and refugees, mental health and psychosocial well-being of adolescent immigrants and refugees of color in the United States, immigration policy and its impact on the family, cultural competence, and the development of social service agencies in the Muslim community. Dr. Hussain served as a two-term national president of the Muslim Students Association of the US and Canada, MSA National. Dr. Hussain presently serves as a board member and chair of the Leadership Development Committee of the Islamic Society of North America. He was a founding board member of the Islamic Social Sciences Association. Please help us join in welcoming Dr. Altaf Hussain.
Yes. And something that wasn't mentioned there is the vice president of Yaqeen Institute. So
yes.
That's right. That's
right. Well.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. You better do that. And here I am, ready. 1, 2, 3. My introduction was longer than my actual presentation. Here I go. Bismillah, alhamdulillah, wassalatu wassalamu ala rasulullah. Where is everybody? I'm at the masjid. There's nobody there. My topic is why Al-Hijrah? Because I'm at Al-Hijrah and there's nobody here. How am I going to do this, right? MashaAllah, tabarakallah. I'm really excited to be here. I want to really focus in. Okay, we have a couple of minutes each. I'm very thankful to all the other speakers, amazing, mashallah, MC co-host here, beautiful couple. All of what we're doing, right, is saying that, mashallah, for a long time, for several decades now, Al-Hijrah has been an institution that really is excellent subpart, mashallah. It's able to bring together diverse populations. Literally my own arrival into the Washington, D.C. area in 1998, January, was actually in Ramadan, in Al-Hijrah, and I lived literally behind Al-Hijrah. So I have a beautiful memory, not only from there, from staying there almost 10 years in that area. I'm saying to you, look at the services, look at the programs. Why Al-Hijrah? It answers itself when you realize the amazing products that came out of it, right? People who have gone on, mashallah, tabarakallah, not only to serve the Muslim community, but to serve the community at large, because they got a very deep understanding of Islam, a beautiful connection to the religion, a great experience. Now, of course, did we have our ups and downs? Who doesn't? Which family doesn't? You're sheltering at home, you know things are not going to be always rosy and peachy, but we came through it. Right? We all came through it. I want you to focus on a couple of things. Number one, the idea of a community and what does it mean in terms of Al-Hijrah, right? It really is a place where people are migrating, not only physically, right, and coming to live there and close to the masjid and so forth, but they're also migrating spiritually, that they have a transformation of the heart from wherever they're coming. And mashallah, we have people coming who are, either converting to the religion, reverting to it from all of the programming, but those who are also coming from a family where maybe Islam wasn't paramount, wasn't primary in their life, right? And they were able to come through and really come to grips with their religion at Al-Hijrah, meeting, among the Al-Hijrah youth, all of the programming that happens there, along with, of course, the programming for the adults and so forth. In addition to that, the second aspect of this is that we serve the community. And I don't mean just the Muslim community. I literally mean the Al-Hijrah. And I remember this even when the food pantry started and the social services department started, all of that, there was a real sincere concern that we were going to live out the principles of our faith, right? We were actually going to go out and serve people, and through service, they were going to come to know our religion. They were going to come to know, because we were going to, basically be able to give the food, right, to those who are in need, but never asking for reward, right? Never asking for gratitude, never asking for reward. And these are teachings from the Quran. This is what we learn. And last but not least, there's a yearning, if you will, as my brother Hafiz Naeem just mentioned, a yearning for the masjid. And that should be there. All of our speakers, all of us only have a couple of minutes, but I want to close on that. The yearning should be there so that you say, I'm not going to the masjid, but I cannot stop contributing and donating to the masjid. I want to be able to take, every Friday that I'm not going, maybe that's what I donate and say, this is what I would have, subhanAllah, benefited from the masjid. And here my family and I would love to contribute and give back to the masjid. So brothers and sisters, why Dar al-Hijrah? For the sake of the community, mashallah, it's a beautiful place where learning takes place. Why Dar al-Hijrah? Because as I mentioned earlier, the model of service and serving all of our community, both Muslim and people of other faiths. And then ultimately, why Dar al-Hijrah? Because everyone whose heart is attached to the masjid is longing for the masjid. May Allah indeed help us to be there on that day when that email or text message or WhatsApp comes out that basically says, all the doors of the masajids are wide open. Come back to your Lord. Come back to the house of Allah. And indeed, we look forward to that. Support Dar al-Hijrah. Donate to Dar al-Hijrah. Make dua for the imams, the volunteers, the board members from the founding until now. And indeed, make dua for those who are serving today. And make sure that we can donate so that they can continue to serve us in their capacity. Jazakumullahu khairan. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh.
Alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Jazakallah khair, Dr. Altaf.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
So a quick announcement, inshallah, as we before we move forward. So next week, inshallah, there will be another community game night. So for those who enjoyed today, you can look forward to coming back again next week and joining your community again. And inshallah, we will be announcing the winners of the cooking competition and the Kahoot, sorry, the Islamic quiz competition as well. And so in third place for the cooking competition, we have
the Al-Babas.
In second place for the cooking competition, we have
Sister Amna with the Ataya.
And for those who are at home, we can't hear you, but we'd like for you to drum roll. For first place for the cooking competition, we have
my very own older sister, Shahrazad Saif.
And I promise there was no bias.
None.
The numbers go where they may. And for our Islamic Studies quiz competition, or our Kahoots quiz competition. So we will need people who won, the winners, to reach out, inshallah, and email Dar al-Hijrah, PGA at hijrah.org. So that's PGA at HIJRAH.org. So you can receive your prize. In third place, we have
Khadija family.
The Khadija family. Second place.
We have Ozzy.
So second place we have. So there needs to be a bit of adjustment in that the first place winner are both Uthman and Aisha, mashallah. In third place we have Khadija family, and inshallah we will update on the second place winner, inshallah. So moving on to the next portion of our program, Ala, please help me in introducing Dr. Abdinur.
So Hajj is no stranger to the Al-Hijrah community, for he is the very essence of it.
Ala, sorry, this is Saif.
Yes.
Sheikh Mahmoud is having technical difficulty logging in.
Okay.
So we're actually going to move to our Sheikh Imam Abdul Fattah Abu Asi. But the other winner was Lilu, whoever Lilu was.
It's this one.
That's me.
Oh no, we're gonna disqualify you because people had a lag on their Facebook and you were answering a lot quicker.
Yeah,
so we'll
I thought
disqualify
you
you
did
this week.
disqualify us.
No, this week we'll disqualify you. Next week, inshallah, we'll set it up so that there's no lag for anybody and you can join me anytime.
Perfect, inshallah.
So that means the third place winner is Bismillah. Third place winner is Bismillah.
Okay, so Bismillah, wherever you are, whoever you are, please email pga@hijrah.org. Third place is Bismillah. Second place is the Khadija family. First place is Uthman and Aisha. May Allah bless all of the participants and all of the winners. So inshallah, we have our beloved esteemed Imam to help us close the program, inshallah, with dua. So please, Imam Abdul Fattah.
Jazakumullah khairan. So inshallah, we are going to start reciting, inshallah, some ayat of Surah Al-Imran with Surah An-Nisa. Then inshallah close with dua bi'Iznillah, inshallah. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. فاستجاب لهم ربهم أني لا أضيع عمل عامل منكم من ذكر أو أنثى بعضكم من بعض فالذين هاجروا وأخرجوا من ديارهم وأوذوا في سبيلي وقاتلوا وقتلوا لأكفرن عنهم سيئاتهم ولأدخلنهم جنات تجري من تحتها الأنهار ثوابا من عند الله والله عنده حسن الثواب لا يغرنك تقلب الذين كفروا في البلاد متاع قليل ثم مأواهم جهنم وبئس المهاد لكن الذين اتقوا ربهم لهم جنات تجري من تحتها الأنهار خالدين فيها نزلا من عند الله وما عند الله خير للأبرار وإن من أهل الكتاب لمن يؤمن بالله وما أنزل إليكم وما أنزل إليهم خاشعين لله لا يشترون بآيات الله ثمنا قليلا أولئك لهم أجرهم عند ربهم إن الله سريع الحساب يا أيها الذين آمنوا اصبروا وصابروا ورابطوا واتقوا الله لعلكم تفلحون بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم يا أيها الناس اتقوا ربكم الذي خلقكم من نفس واحدة وخلق منها زوجها وبث منهما رجالا كثيرا ونساء واتقوا الله الذي تساءلون به والأرحام إن الله كان عليكم رقيبا وآتوا اليتامى أموالهم ولا تتبدلوا الخبيث بالطيب ولا تأكلوا أموالهم إلى أموالكم إنه كان حوبا كبيرا وإن خفتم ألا تقسطوا في اليتامى فانكحوا ما طاب لكم من النساء مثنى وثلاث ورباع فإن خفتم ألا تعدلوا فواحدة أو ما ملكت أيمانكم ذلك أدنى ألا تعولوا وآتوا النساء صدقاتهن نحلة فإن طبن لكم عن شيء منه نفسا فكلوه هنيئا مريئا ولا تؤتوا السفهاء أموالكم التي جعل الله لكم قياما وارزقوهم فيها واكسوهم وقولوا لهم قولا معروفا وابتلوا اليتامى حتى إذا بلغوا النكاح فإن آنستم منهم رشدا فادفعوا إليهم أموالهم ولا تأكلوها إسرافا وبدارا أن يكبروا ومن كان غنيا فليستعفف ومن كان فقيرا فليأكل بالمعروف فإذا دفعتم إليهم أموالهم فأشهدوا عليهم وكفى بالله حسيبا للرجال نصيب مما ترك الوالدان والأقربون وللنساء نصيب مما ترك الوالدان والأقربون مما قل منه أو كثر نصيبا مفروضا وإذا حضر القسمة أولو القربى واليتامى والمساكين فارزقوهم منه وقولوا لهم قولا معروفا وليخشى الذين لو تركوا من خلفهم ذرية ضعافا خافوا عليهم فليتقوا الله وليقولوا قولا سديدا إن الذين يأكلون أموال اليتامى ظلما إنما يأكلون في بطونهم نارا وسيصلون سعيرا يوصيكم الله في أولادكم للذكر مثل حظ الأنثيين فإن كن نساء فوق 2 فلهن ثلثا ما ترك وإن كانت واحدة فلها النصف ولأبويه لكل واحد منهما السدس مما ترك إن كان له ولد فإن لم يكن له ولد وورثه أبواه فلأمه الثلث فإن كان له إخوة فلأمه السدس من بعد وصية يوصي بها أو دين آباؤكم وأبناؤكم لا تدرون أيهم أقرب لكم نفعا آباؤكم وأبناؤكم لا تدرون أيهم أقرب لكم نفعا فريضة من الله إن الله كان عليما حكيما ولكم نصف ما ترك أزواجكم إن لم يكن لهن ولد فإن كان لهن ولد فلكم الربع مما تركن من بعد وصية يوصين بها أو دين ولهن الربع مما تركتم إن لم يكن لكم ولد فإن كان لكم ولد فلهن الثمن مما تركتم من بعد وصية توصون بها أو دين وإن كان رجل يورث كلالة أو امرأة وله أخ أو أخت فلكل واحد منهما السدس فإن كانوا أكثر من ذلك فهم شركاء في الثلث من بعد وصية يوصى بها أو دين غير مضار وصية من الله والله عليم حليم تلك حدود الله ومن يطع الله ورسوله يدخله جنات تجري من تحتها الأنهار خالدين فيها وذلك الفوز العظيم ومن يعص الله ورسوله ويتعد حدوده يدخله نارا خالدا فيها وله عذاب مهين واللاتي يأتين الفاحشة من نسائكم فاستشهدوا عليهن أربعة منكم فإن شهدوا فأمسكوهن في البيوت حتى يتوفاهن الموت أو يجعل الله لهن سبيلا واللذان يأتيانها منكم فآذوهما فإن تابا وأصلحا فأعرضوا عنهما إن الله كان توابا رحيما إنما التوبة على الله للذين يعملون السوء بجهالة ثم يتوبون من قريب فأولئك يتوب الله عليهم وكان الله عليما حكيما وليست التوبة للذين يعملون السيئات حتى إذا حضر أحدهم الموت قال إني تبت الآن ولا الذين يموتون وهم كفار أولئك أعتدنا لهم عذابا أليما يا أيها الذين آمنوا لا يحل لكم أن ترثوا النساء كرها ولا تعضلوهن لتذهبوا ببعض ما آتيتموهن إلا أن يأتين بفاحشة مبينة وعاشروهن بالمعروف فإن كرهتموهن فعسى أن تكرهوا شيئا ويجعل الله فيه خيرا كثيرا وإن أردتم استبدال زوج مكان زوج وآتيتم إحداهن قنطارا فلا تأخذوا منه شيئا أتأخذونه بهتانا وإثما مبينا وكيف تأخذونه وقد أفضى بعضكم إلى بعض وأخذن منكم ميثاقا غليظا ولا تنكحوا ما نكح آباؤكم من النساء إلا ما قد سلف إنه كان فاحشة ومقتا وساء سبيلا صدق الله العظيم اللهم ربنا لك الحمد حمد الشاكرين اللهم إنا نحمدك حمد الشاكرين ونستغفرك استغفار الموحدين الخاضعين اللهم ربنا لك الحمد حتى ترضى ولك الحمد إذا رضيت ولك الحمد بعد الرضا اللهم صل وسلم وبارك على نبينا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين اللهم اهدنا فيمن هديت وعافنا فيمن عافيت وتولنا فيمن توليت وبارك لنا فيما أعطيت وقنا واصرف عنا شر ما قضيت فإنك تقضي ولا يقضى عليك إنه لا يعز من عاديت ولا يذل من واليت نستغفرك اللهم من جميع الذنوب والخطايا ونتوب إليك ونؤمن بك ونتوكل عليك ونثني عليك الخير كله يا رب العالمين اللهم إنا نسألك فعل الخيرات وترك المنكرات وحب المساكين وأن تغفر لنا وترحمنا وتتوب علينا وإذا أردت بعبادك فتنة فتوفنا غير مفتونين نسألك يا ربنا حبك وحب من يحبك وحب كل عمل يقربنا إلى حبك اللهم اغفر لنا وارحمنا اللهم عافنا واعف عنا اللهم على طاعتك أعنا ومن شرار خلقك سلمنا أكرمنا ولا تهنا أكرمنا ولا تهنا ارفعنا ولا تضعنا اللهم انصر الإسلام وأعز المسلمين وأعل بفضلك يا ربنا كلمتي الحق والدين تقبل يا ربنا صيامنا وصلاتنا وقيامنا وركوعنا وسجودنا واختم بالباقيات الصالحات أعمالنا اللهم أحسن عاقبتنا في الأمور كلها وأجرنا من خزي الدنيا وعذاب الآخرة اللهم بارك لنا في آبائنا وأمهاتنا وفي زوجاتنا وأولادنا وفي علمائنا ومشايخنا وكل من كان له حق علينا وارزقنا يا ربنا في هذا الشهر الكريم اللهم إنا نسألك في هذا الشهر الكريم أن تعتق رقابنا جميعا من النار أن تعتق رقابنا جميعا من النار اللهم كن لإخواننا المستضعفين المظلومين في كل مكان. اللهم إنا نسألك العفو والعافية، عافنا يا ربنا من كل بلاء، واشفنا من كل داء، واحفظنا من كل وباء. اللهم عجل بفرجك يا كريم. وصل اللهم وسلم وبارك على سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين. جزاكم الله خير.
بارك الله فيك شيخ. أحسن الله إليك.
وإياكم. جزاكم الله خير.
Jazakallah khair for everyone who is here participating, for everyone who attended, for everyone who is at home with their families, spending their night with the community. And a special recognition, we ask that you keep the families and those who contributed and continue to contribute to the Al-Hijrah and this program in specific in your dua. All of the teams that participated, all of the volunteers, all of the staff, without going into names because there are so many and we don't want to miss anyone. But please keep the community and especially those who work so hard to volunteer and put all of the programming together in this program as well. Please keep them all in your dua. Brother Saif, are you still with us? Is there anything that you would like to close the night with?
Yes. First of all, Jazakumullah khair to Naeem and Ala for your great hosting. MashaAllah, you did a great job. Barakallah bikum. This is a reminder that we're actually doing the same thing next Saturday, inshallah. So make sure that you're inviting friends and family. Inshallah, we had a total of 70 people actually reached 70 people on the Kahoot game. So next week, inshallah, we want to double that, bi'idhni ta'ala. And next week, we're going to have a special segment which will highlight the social services and what social services has been doing and the public and government affairs and outreach. But we're going to have the cooking and the Kahoot, the quiz competition again. And inshallah, we'll work out the kinks so that it's a little more smooth for people to be able to get without the lag next week, inshallah. But jazakallah khairan for joining. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala reward you all. I'm going to let you all close it out, inshallah. Barakallah bikum.
Inshallah. So we wish everyone, inshallah, continued blessings in your Ramadan, closeness to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and inshallah closeness to one another and to your community and to our global ummah, as Imam Johari so eloquently reminded us of. And that is it from us.
Yeah. I just want to say, I know that we're not in the masjid, but I feel so full, alhamdulillah, and I'm so honored to have been a part of this event. And, if you benefited from it, definitely join next week and tell all of your loved ones so that they can feel fulfilled as well, even though we're not able to go to the masjid.
خير. سبحانك اللهم وبحمدك نشهد أن لا إله إلا أنت نستغفرك ونتوب إليك. سبحان ربك رب العزة عما يصفون وسلام على المرسلين وآخر دعوانا الحمد لله رب العالمين. والسلام عليكم.
مالك ايش
الشارع
عشاق يا جماعة، المسجد عشاق يا جماعة. جيت أقنعهم إنه المسجد مسكر إلا بدهم يجوا المسجد.
السلام عليكم جميعا، إن شاء الله بخير. اليوم أول يوم رمضان وأول رمضان إلي بعيد عن أهلي بالغربة تحديدا. شعور أنهلنا رايح على الجامع، رايح على المغرب ساعة تقريبا. أول يوم
ما شاء الله بتقدر تمد ايدك وتحط صدقة
ولا اروح افطر بالجامع. بما اني انا بشتغل كمان مركز اسلامي وعندي شغل اصور صلاة تراويح، قلت خليني اروح بدري وافطر معهم واشوف تجربة اني افطر مع جاليات ثانية كنا تحت سقف مسجد واحد، نشوف كيف الشعور. اليوم حصور لكم هاي التجربة، ان شاء الله تستمتعوا. هيني وصلت على المسجد وهلا واقفين طابور، هذا الفاس تاعي عشان بشتغل هون وعم بوزعوا مي. جزاك الله خير. ثانك يو ثانك يو. اوكي خليني احط الكاميرا عشان اخذ اللبن. طيب هينا اخذت الاشياء بوزعوها، لبن وموز وتمر وهذا الاخ الكريم هون كان امبارح بجاوب الناس اذا رمضان بكره ولا خلص الاتصالات ولا لسه في ناس بتتصلوا؟ لا في. امبارح كل الناس ازعجوه بيسالوا اذا اليوم رمضان ولا لا. هي يخرب بيت يابوي. باي. اوكي نكست. كبيت اللبن. شو صفوري سوى؟ كب اللبن. صفوري كب اللبن. ولك انا ناقص يا اخويا. ليش يا صفوري ليش؟ يا I did اللبن. He spilled the لبن خلاص. He's done. طب how do I stop this؟ في حدا بيكب اللبن؟ واو بالغلط يعني عمدا.
3 days later.
عم هذا لسه بيسجل نطق. اوكي اسف. هلا رجعت لكم بس اني كبيت اللبن اللي ضلوا هدول الاشياء. اللبن راح خلص فضايع الاذان دقيقتين هنستنى وهلا بنقول لكم باقي التفاصيل. طيب هي اذن لو سمعين الاذان مش عارف. ما شاء الله كل هدول جايين يفطروا هلا اليوم في المسجد. خليني اشوف لو ممكن اخذ لبن مره ثانيه ولا خلص راح علي. اخذ لبن مره ثانيه ما كان لي كنز. هو مش ذاكي. ما شاء الله ازدحام شديد وطابور كلهم هلا بدهم يدخلوا جوا عشان يفطروا. هلا بدنا نفطر جميعا. قعدنا وعم نحط السلطه الان. اوكي احنا هلا كنا قاعدين على طاوله عم نفطر وتقريبا الطاوله فيها كذا شخص فمن كل الثقافات والجنسيات. My name is Masood Karim. I'm from Pakistan.
My name is Mohammed Shaheen. I'm from Pakistan. Salam Sidi from Mauritania.
My name is Shahriya Arafat. I'm from Bangladesh.
My name is Sayyid Ahmed. I'm from Pakistan.
You want to introduce yourself? Say I'm Ryan.
Okay, he's shy.
Assalamu alaikum. My name is Fahad. I'm from Pakistan.
My name is Osama. I'm from Sudan.
ما شاء الله شايفين احنا تقريبا 8 اشخاص في طاوله واحده عم ناكل جميعا نتعرف على بعض من ثقافات وجنسيات مختلفه. وهذا اهم شيء يعني في هاي الاجواء الرمضانيه انه كلنا ما بنعرف بعض. هلا سبحان الله كلنا تعرفنا على بعض بس من سبب الصيام والفطور على طاوله واحده. هون معنا الحاج مسعود. he's from Pakistan. كان يقول لي انه هو كان دائما يجي هون.
My name is Masood Karim and I've been coming here for the last 10 years.
ما شاء الله.
Every Ramadan I spend here.
ما شاء الله. هذا المركز الاسلامي انا شغال فيه هلا لهم بيعملوا هاي اللي هو الافطار الجماعي كل رمضان كل سنه. والحاج مسعود هون كان يجي لهم دائما لمده 10 سنين. فلكل واحد بس يخلص اكل بياخذ كراسي وبوديهم ورا هون عشان هالمنطقه بدنا نفضيها ونصلي فيها التراويح. فهينا هلا الكل عم بحط السجاجيد عشان نصلي التراويح كمان شوي. فيلا خليني اروح اساعدهم. لكل اللي بيسأل انا ايش بشتغل، انا بعمل لايف فيد، بنقل الصلاة على صفحاتنا على السوشيال ميديا. الذين آتيناهم الكتاب يعرفونه. فهي هون عندنا الكاميرا والكاميرا متصلة باللابتوب، واللابتوب هو اللي بيعرض البث المباشر على صفحة المسجد على الفيسبوك واليوتيوب.
مالك ايش بدك؟ للمسجد عشاق يا جماعة، للمسجد عشاق يا جماعة. جيت اقنعهم انه المسجد مسكر الا بدهم يجوا المسجد. اللهم يا رب ردنا اليك ردا جميلا يا رب. اللهم افتح ابواب بيتك يا الله، لا تحرمنا يا رب، يا الله لا تحرمنا يا رب. ما أحلاك، ما أحلاك يا بيت الله. سبحان الله. إنا لله وإنا إليه راجعون. لاحظت هنا حاطين ما شاء الله بتقدر تمد إيدك وتحط صدقة. very good. حاطين البوكس تبع الصدقة. يا رب يا رب يا رب اشتقنا لبيت الله. والله بنتي بتعيط من جدها. اللهم ردنا إليك ردا جميلا يا رب. يا الله ما أحلى. سبحان الله العظيم. طمأنينة حتى بس الوقفة على بابه حلوة.
Through thick and thin. Through trials and tribulations.
Through good and bad.
Through good and bad.
Through good and bad.
Through difficulties and ease. We stand.
We stand. We stand as staff.
As volunteers.
As community members.
As friends. As brothers and sisters.
As mothers.
As daughters.
As families.
As one.
We stand united.
We stand united.
We stand united.
We are Al-Hijrah.